Yep, I sure did. What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Curry, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. If you were one of the lucky people that caught the shot drop of the Air Jordan 11 Concord on the sneakers app, congratulations. You can avoid the crowds and rest easy before December the 8th. Luckily, I was able to grab a pair, so let's take a look at them. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Air Jordan 11 Concord. This is quite possibly one of the greatest sneakers of all time. Such a classic sneaker, so iconic, so much history behind the shoe. If you love sneakers in any kind of a way, you already understand how iconic this sneaker is. Now, there's a few updates from the 2011 release, which was the last time these dropped. Let's take a quick look at those. Starting with the upper, of course, you have that classic white, black, and Concord colorway. Nothing really different about the colors in and of itself. The biggest thing that you'll notice is that the leather cut is higher, similar to all the different Jordan 11s that we've been seeing coming out over the last few years. So if you're a fan of that lower leather cut of the 2011 Concords, you're not gonna get it here, but I don't think that's really gonna deter too many people from purchasing this shoe. The big draw, of course, for this shoe was the replacement of the 23 with the 45 on the back heel tab of the shoe. Now, this 45 was screen printed on. Sometimes Nike will stitch in the numbers, sometimes they won't. It looks like this time they did not stitch it in, but we just got that nice screen printed 45 on the back of the shoe. We got a translucent toe cap on this shoe. Sometimes it's milky, sometimes it's transparent. Looks like this time it's gonna be transparent. Classic black Jumpman logo right there on the lateral side of the shoe. Nice icy outsole with those Concord pods on the forefront of the shoe and on the heel. With the iconic Jordan logo right in the middle. On the inside of the shoe, you get Concord colored plastic inserts or shoe trees, whatever you want to call them. And on the insole, it's going to be all black with that nice white OG Nike Air logo. You know, I tell you guys what's really amazing about this shoe. They didn't have to include any new laces with it. They didn't have to include anything special with it. Just the shoe in and of itself and the box, and that's iconic enough to put a $220 price tag on it. Now, the shoe is actually rumored to have about 1.1 million pairs to be released globally. It's going to be a lot of pairs out there, but don't sleep. Even though it sounds like that's a lot of pairs, this shoe is going to be one that I can guarantee you people are going to be trying to double or triple up on, especially when you think about the fact that we haven't had a Concord drop in 7 years. It's kind of crazy to think about this shoe dropping though, because it lets me know just how much has happened in life ever since the last time the shoe dropped. And that's what I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about, kind of have a little bit of a story time with this shoe as well. So I live in Huntsville, Alabama, and back in 2011, the Air Jordan Concord dropped, and me and my girl at the time wanted to get pairs, and we were pretty plugged in at a finish line that was out there at a mall called Madison Square Mall. The mall no longer exists. It was torn down. It's totally gone now. So there was already a line of people that were wrapped around the mall, pretty much camping out overnight so that they could be the first ones in line to get this shoe. Because we were kind of plugged in back in the day, because we used to buy every shoe that used to drop, we were able to get our pairs early. We had to pay in cash, and we had to go through the back door of the store after they closed for the night before. I remember this shoe was so highly anticipated that they actually had to wrap our shoes up in a box with a bunch of tape around it, and I had to park right at the back door of the mall so we could run out with the shoes, throw them in the car, and we could drive away before people even realized what was going on. I remember that next morning, people actually pulled guns just to be able to get this shoe. Like literally, there was violence, people trying to get this sneaker, man. That's how badly people wanted it. Everybody had to have the Concords. It was insane. So luckily, I was able to get the last pair early, but hard times hit, and in 2012, I had to end up selling off a lot of my sneakers, including my Concords. My Concords were one of the last pairs of shoes that I actually sold. I did not want to get rid of them. So the fact that 7 years later, I'm able to get my hands on a fresh new pair of these means the world. I really just wanted to unbox these really quick with you guys, and just to remind you guys that, listen, at the end of the day, it's just sneakers. There need not be any violence over these shoes out here. Luckily, we have platforms like StockX and GOAT and other things like that where you can safely purchase a shoe that you're looking for if you happen to take an L on it. I don't anticipate many people really taking a full L on this shoe, but if you're unfortunately one of those people, look guys, it's just a shoe at the end of the day, all right? Don't get crazy over these sneakers. I know it's the holidays and I know crazy things happen. Be safe out there, y'all. Have fun. camp out, be with your friends, be with your people, whatever you want to do. But just remember, it's never that serious for a pair of kicks. And that's pretty much it about this shoe, man. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about the new Air Jordan 11 Concord. How are you feeling about the new model iteration of the Concord as compared to older models of the shoe? Are you feeling the higher leather cut? Are you feeling the 45 on the back? Do you kind of miss that lower leather cut? I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of miss the lower leather cut on the shoe. This will take a little bit of getting used to, but I think I can get used to it, especially with those iconic colors that never went anywhere. But sound off down below, let me know what you guys think. And remember, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It only takes a couple of seconds, and we would love to have you here in the Sneaker Fetish family, because I can guarantee you I got a lot more heat on the way that you're not gonna wanna miss. As always, I wanna thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the 2018 Air Jordan 11 Concord, and until next time, I'm out.